The art of writing. The ancients used to write on tablets which were covered in beeswax, and they used a stylus which had a pointed end and a flat end, and they would scratch into the wax with the pointed end, and they would rub out what they wrote with the flat end. And this tablet which they used, a wax tablet, was reusable. And here's a wax tablet here hanging up on the wall, just as an example. It was a frame with a very thin layer of wax, and you would scratch into the wax. Students used to use this in school, and they would write on it and rub out and write on it and rub out. They wouldn't keep their work from lesson to lesson. Afterwards, they wrote their letters with a reed pen, which in Greek is called a kalamus. A kalamus, a reed pen. Reeds are hollow, and you dip the reed into the ink. And also, later on, they would use a quill made out of goose feathers, or later on, turkey feathers. Turkeys make even better quills than geese. And the stem is cleaned up with a pen knife, and then the nib is cut with a pen knife, and you dip the nib into the ink here. And the ink pot here, which you can see, has got a lid which is called a stopper to stop the ink from evaporating. And when we finished writing, we put our pens into a pen holder, or a pen case, or a pencil case, here, number 10. The writing, if you're writing with wet ink, is dried with blotting paper, which would absorb the bits of wet ink, or you would put sand onto the paper from a sandbox, and the sand would absorb the ink so that it wouldn't smudge, it would dry faster. We write from the left hand side towards the right in English and in Latin, from left to right. The Jews write from the right hand side to left in the Hebrew language, as you can see here. And some languages, like Chinese and Japanese, can write from top to bottom, like we see here.